Bring in Sean Henry. He's a former executive director of the FBI, where he oversaw computer crime investigations. And now he's president of CrowdStrike, a security technology organization that helps companies protect sensitive information. We talked to him a lot about cybersecurity. Sean, good to see you. You say this is a symptom of a much bigger problem that the world is facing. Explain.
I think that that's right. What happened here, Jake, is that it appears that these are home computers that were compromised by this malicious software. They implemented keystroke loggers, so everything that somebody typed into their computer was captured by these adversaries. Their credentials, usernames and passwords for their those accounts that you just described, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc., going to a server where the adversaries can then go back and look at those passwords and potentially access those accounts. Not a breach actually into those companies, but actually into people's home computers. It is indicative of a much larger problem, and that's because we store and transmit data electronically. We're not keeping it in file cabinets anymore. It's done electronically, and it's all done in an infrastructure that is inherently insecure. And our adversaries know it. They know what the value is, and they're constantly targeting our data 24/7, 365 days a year.
So, Sean, let's go small and then let's go big. People watching at home, what should they do? And then what should the U.S. government be doing?
So I think it starts with awareness. People need to be alert to the fact that anything that you put on an electronic medium has the potential to be taken, to be revealed. That's important for people to do. They need to take necessary precautions, and we talk all the time about ensuring that you've got a good password system in place. You just touched on that you've got antivirus, etc. What the government needs to be doing is really looking at how do we identify who the adversaries are and how do we take actions to mitigate that threat. Much like we do in the physical world, we don't merely build up our defenses. We have to have good defenses, that's important, but that in and of itself isn't enough. The most sophisticated adversaries have the capability, they've got the time, and they're taking the effort to get onto the networks. And until we actually stop them through some type of actions, whether they be law enforcement actions or actions government to government, some type of civil sanctions, etc., until that happens, this continues unfettered.
And Sean, very briefly, if you would, when he was CIA director, Leon Panetta told me that the one thing that kept him up at night were fears of a cyber attack. Is this related at all to that?
It is, in that it really highlights the fragility of our infrastructure and the fact that nothing is really safe. What Secretary Panetta had said, Mr. Panetta had said regarding the infrastructure, and something that we've talked about for a long time, both in and out of government, is the potential for adversaries to access electric power grid, water, sewer, transportation, communications, and look to have an impact on this country similar to the way they did by flying planes into buildings 10 years ago, 11 years ago. There are adversaries who are looking to do that, and this type of attack really just highlights the concern we should have about the fact that the infrastructure itself is insecure, and we need to be taking stronger action to be much more vigilant.
All right, so bring